this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to our talk on the 10 qualities of a successful life. And what we're going to talk about this time is being a student. You see, we all always want to be a student. Many people, for some reason, just strive to want to be the teacher. They want to be the person in front of the class, teaching everybody else, instead of being a student. But the secret is that the best teachers always have to be the best students. That in order to teach others how to succeed in anything, you have to be the best student on learning how to succeed so that you can teach others how to succeed. You see, a good teacher is somebody who constantly is learning, is constantly taking in new information. I remember when I was going to college, and I went to college late. When I got out of high school, I had other living to do, so I didn't go to college. Then I got married, had children, and that put things off. And it wasn't until my kids went to college that I could even afford for me to go to college. So when I went to college, I went as an adult. And I went going in for a degree in business, but I had to take some history classes. And I always liked history, so that was not a burden. But I had a teacher who had a passion for history. I mean, his mother was an anthropologist, his father was an archaeologist, and he just had a passion for history. And I just loved the way that he taught. I ended up taking 7 different courses with this professor simply because I loved the way that he taught. And it was because he was constantly learning. He wasn't that he had all this great knowledge. He was constantly learning. When he wasn't teaching, he was learning. He was off making new discoveries. He was reading everything that he could possibly get. Matter of fact, we often shared information that we would find pertaining to the different classes that we were dealing with because he was interested in finding new information and learning new things himself. He wasn't above his students. He was wanting to learn himself. And that is the secret of truly having a good, successful life. Always be learning. I don't care what field you're in. Always be learning. Always be open to make new discoveries, to look at what goes on around you and embrace the great education that you could have, not as a formal education in a school, but in the stuff that you can learn every single day. Read, study, grow, have an adventure. These are the wonderful qualities that are yours, and you can take advantage of them. And believe me, if you are a focused student, a deliberate student, not just somebody who learns haphazardly, but a deliberate student who learns purposefully, get that out, then you can really grow and have something that you can give to those around you. You can add value to those around you. You'll be surprised, believe me, some of the most educated and brilliant people I have ever known have not had university degrees. They are people who have learned because they desired to learn. A piece of paper does not make you educated. It is what you constantly are learning to be that continual student. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to live your purpose and change your world.